I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, call the meeting to order. And do a roll call, please.
Trustee McMahon?
Here.
Trustee Lacewell? President Bing?
Here.
Trustee Agee?
Here.
Trustee Wolford?
Here.
Trustee Pennell?
Here.
Tom Green?
Okay, got a quorum. Can I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. I have a motion to approve the minutes. This is the business meeting of August 28th.
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Next, we'll do the bills. So we have sewer testing for 220 and 146 and 146. Water testing for 17, sewer testing for 90. The testing contract 3958.33 and 3958.34. MediaCom for the phone 531.62 and internet. A&A Underground, we had to repair a shutoff valve on 235 North Worcester Street, $1,800. Gale Romine for electrical inspection three times for $190 each. Craig Wilcox for building inspections, $23.90. Aquafix for supplies, $9.15. Strand and Associates, $205.31 and $1343.62. Nicor, $48.36 and $151.26 and $44.40. ComEd, $52.33, $22.16.38, $325.16, $32.21.93, $19.76.01, and $117.43. Sickich, $24.64.50. Hawkins Chemicals, $33.40.50. And Menards for operating supplies, $116.99. The total is $27,366.47, of which general fund will take $96,1778 and $17,748.69 will come out of water and sewer. Are there any questions? Okay, can I have a motion to approve the bills?
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, roll call, please.
Trustee McMahon?
Aye.
Trustee Lacewell? President Bing?
Aye.
Trustee Agee?
Aye.
Trustee Wolford? Aye. Trustee Pennell?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes. Okay, the next public comments. Anybody have any public comments? Okay, moving on. We don't have any old business. We don't have any new business. I'd like to tell you what went on with 173 here, because the last time I talked to you, I told you we're gonna go from Worcester to County Line.
Right.
2 days later, they sent me another email saying they didn't have enough material to complete the job, and they have no idea when they're gonna get any more, so they were gonna do what they could with what they had. So that's what we got out of it, okay? So they're supposed to come back and clean it up when, I guess, when everything's all compressed and cured and everything, okay? Just wanna let you know. Out there in TV land, we still have an open trustee position. Did you look into whether we can appoint that for 2 years?
Well, again, we talked about, depending on when we appoint.
Yeah.
It will, at this point in time, it will likely go beyond the election.
Okay.
I think it'll be too late to have that person run. And you said it's a position that would be up this, end
Yes,
of this
right,
year.
yes.
So there'd be a special election for them in 2 years.
Okay, well, we would have, I mean, Melissa's up for reelection in 2 years anyhow.
Right.
So-
No, I mean, it wouldn't be a special
Yeah.
election, but it would be special in that
It's not a
it would be a
four-year term.
midterm
Okay, all right.
election for someone.
So for anybody out there, the term would run till basically May 1st, 2027, okay? Sounds good to me. So we could use that. The fire department is still looking for volunteers. Again, I plead with everybody in town, it's very important that we man this station. Life and security would depend on it, okay? If anybody has the wherewithal to take a look at this, at least look at the information, I would appreciate it, thank you. Next on the list is the business side application for the Capron General Store We all went over this, has been approved by zoning and Craig Wilcox. So I'd like a motion to approve this.
Make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, great. Next is the one-day permit request from the church on North Street to do, to have this multicultural event for one day. We talked about it. If I remember correctly, Glenn thought it would be, and a lot of you guys thought it would be a good thing for the village to do this. So, without further ado, I would recommend that we approve this. So can I have a motion to?
Well, one other thing they are wanting in the writing here is they're wanting us to remove the permit fee.
Oh, the permit fee.
It says here that
That's
they're
right.
asking if the permit fee is, if it's charged, if it could be removed.
Well, I don't like charging not-for-profits and stuff.
Right, it's
permit
only a
fees.
$10 permit
Right,
fee.
so along with that, we should waive the permit fee. Like you said, it's only $10. So could I have a motion to approve the event and waive the permit fee?
I'll make the motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, great. Next is the do business for Lucky Corner, Lucky Bar and Grill, Lucky Corner, okay? Before you, you have the business license, you have the liquor license application, and everything from my end, our end seems to be in order, okay? So my recommendation is to move forward with this and make a motion to approve the business license and the liquor license.
I make the motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, there you go. Okay, you guys are in business. Okay. And next, the new business, the Stumble In Golf and Gaming, okay? And again, they're gonna do a liquor license for each, for this facility as a separate entity, so, we talked about it, they own the building, they're investing in the village, so, I think it would be a nice thing to have. We'll get that corner hopping a little bit, you never know. So I would make a recommendation to approve this, so can I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, great. All right, now, we talked about the VFD wiring, the velocity controls on the lift station pumps. And we got a quote from McGillivray Electric, and there were two separate prices. One included some things that I just don't think we need to have at this particular time. And in light of the fact that we don't have an open-ended budget, my recommendation would go for the separate, which is separate conduits from the control room to the influent pump location with 3 conductors and 4 XHHW, and the price is $18,750. The other included things like explosion proof and stuff like that, which I just don't think we need to do for an additional almost $7,000. So can I have a motion to spend $18,750 on the VFD system for the lift station at the sewer plant?
I'll make a motion.
Okay.
Second it.
Second it? Okay. I think we should do a roll call on this.
Most definitely. Trustee McMahon?
Aye.
Trustee Lacewell? President Bing?
Aye.
Trustee AG?
Aye.
Trustee Wolford?
Aye.
Trustee Canal?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes, thank you. The next one is the quote for the actuator. The actuator is what turns the pumps on and off. And the actuator is not functioning properly, so it's gotta be on all the time, which wastes the pump, the electricity, everything else. So again, we got two quotes here. One's got extra stuff on it, which I don't feel is absolutely necessary. And the second quote is like $1,700 less, same company, and we got another quote from Ferguson Industrial, which is even more expensive than the first two. So my recommendation is to go with Dorner, or the Dorner quote for $69.10, and get the actuator replaced.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
Can I have a second?
Second it?
Roll call, please.
Trustee McMahon?
Aye.
Trustee Lacewell? President Bink?
Aye.
Trustee AG?
Aye.
Trustee Wolford?
Aye.
Trustee Pennell?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes, thank you. Next is the turkey drive. So we're gonna approve the turkey drive. I don't want to approve a date for it yet because we gotta figure out the logistics, because we can't give people a turkey like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, because they've gotta put them someplace. And at the same time, we can't give it to them 2 days before Thanksgiving because they can't thaw them out. So we're gonna work out a date with the food pantry, and we promise we'll let everybody know about it. One of the ladies at the food pantry has volunteered to dress up in a turkey outfit, so we're gonna take a look and see what we can do about that. And somebody also said they had one that would fit me, so we'll see how it goes, okay? We agreed that we do a $500 match to the turkeys that we can collect. So I need a motion.
I'll make a motion to spend the $500 match.
Okay, and I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Next, trustee McMahon, anything?
I don't have nothing tonight.
Okay. Trustee Lacewell's not here, so I'm gonna do the financial report. I'm gonna do this a little bit differently this time. I'll explain it to you when we get to the second page. But basically, in the general fund, we have $1,224,288.43. In the MFT fund, even after spending the money on the paving this year, we have $105,916.73. And in the water fund, we have $551,041.82. Now, if you turn the page, there's a different way to look at this thing, okay? So, if you take a look at total revenue for administrative, the budget was $560,600, and we've taken in $298,223.84, which is 46.8% of what we budgeted for, so we're approaching halfway. This report represents 4 months or the first third of the year. So we're ahead of schedule on our revenue, because we should only be at 33%. All right, and then if you come down to our elected official salaries, we had a $41,400 budget. We spent $37,850. No, sorry, what did we? We spent $35,50. We've only used 8.5% of our budget, so we're well under budget that way. Our administrative costs. We had a budget of $257,400, and we spent $99,815.11, or 38.78%. So we're a little bit above budget, but we had our audit that we paid for, which is a one-time expense, so I expect that number to come back into line as we further get along in the year. Under our maintenance budget, our streets and everything, we budgeted $123,500. We spent $27,447.06, or 21.91% of the budget. So we're well under budget so far this year. Next, in the MFT, we budgeted $125,000 expense. We spent it. We used 100% of the budget, and I don't foresee us spending any more for the rest of the fiscal year. And under revenue, we had a budget of $57,500. We've taken in $21,709.24, which is 37.76% of the budget. So again, our revenue is coming in a little ahead of what we anticipated. So those are good things. Under the water and sewer, total revenue, we budgeted $660,500. So far, we've taken in $224,068.36, and that represents 33.92% of the budget. So we're basically, revenue-wise, we're right on the money, okay? Under water expenses, we budgeted $388,000. We spent $145,807.15, which represents 37.58% of the budget. So we're a little high, but a lot of these are one-time expenses that we've gone through, and I don't see we're gonna duplicate them, hopefully not as the year progresses. The only one area that we are really gotta pay attention to is on the sewer side, we budgeted 304,500. And we spent 143,727, so we spent 47.2% of the budget. So we spent almost half the budget in a third of the year. So we're gonna keep an eye on the expenses that we do on that, okay?
What's caused that to go up so much?
Pardon?
What caused that to be so expensive?
Well, we've had some repairs that we've had to do.
Okay.
All right, and we paid for our sewer plant capital improvement plan, which is a one-time expense.
Okay.
But that's why we're doing things like the smoke test and everything else. And, I mean, that's a long-term plan, so it's gonna take us a long time to do it. But this is one of those first steps, so that's one of the things that we spent one time on. But the computer looks at it and says, well, that was in the first third of the year, so you're doing that 3 times.
Right.
And we're not doing it 3 times, so those are the kind of things
Things.
that inflated at the beginning and kind of seeps back to normal at the end, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Can I have a motion to approve the treasurer's report?
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, thank you. Next, trustee Agee.
I am looking to do $350 for the holiday budget, which is some money for the scarecrows as well as Christmas and Capron. The last 2 years, I've asked for $350 each year, and I've come in under budget, so I'm asking again for the same amount this year.
Okay, can I have a motion for $350 for the holiday budget?
I'll make a motion for the 350.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay,
Thank you.
great. Trustee Wolfhard?
Nothing at this time.
Trustee Penal?
I have a water report.
There you go.
Number 1, the lift station semi-annual cleaning has been completed. And number 2, the smoke testing will be completed later this week. That's all.
Okay, if anybody has smoke coming into their house while they're doing the smoke testing, please contact Village Hall and let us know. It's a serious condition, okay? That means you're getting sewer gases in your house, and it needs to be taken a look at and repaired. So please let us know if you have that condition. Other than that, does anybody have anything else?
You know, too bad we couldn't have done that like on the weekends when people are home.
Well, if somebody if they get smoke at their house, I guarantee they're gonna know it when they come home, okay? That's a lot of smoke, okay? They'll know it,
Okay.
okay? But, you know, they work 5 days a week just like everybody else
Right.
does, so. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to
Can I
adjourn.
have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you.